Top 20 Ugly Guys Who Married Supermodels 1 to 10, Part 1. Two people may be considered a hot celebrity couple because they simply look good together. This is shallow, but it's true. However, not all of them are what society would call attractive, which gives hope to the everyday person. If you have a dream of marrying someone famous but don't fit into society's idea of hot, then you're not alone. The good news is that not all celebrities want young, beautiful people in their arms for award shows. Many have married average Joes with awesome personalities. So if you want to know more about these people then this video is for you. Can't get enough news or gossip about your favorite celebrities? Then you've come to the right YouTube channel, Plenty of Pop Fan. We've scoured Facebook groups, Twitter feeds, Reddit, Discord, and even Telegram boards to get you the most up-to-date info on your favorite celebrity or juicy Hollywood gossip. If you have a tip, story, or even correction on our intel, comment below and we'll be sure to follow it up. Now, let's dive right into the latest news. Now, with all the different professions a spouse can have, there are some similarities. Some of these spouses are CEOs and bankers, while other spouses work in research. There are also those who work in Hollywood and are behind the scenes by directing, shooting, and producing. There are lots of famous couples who might seem different at first but have more in common. One might be seen as the sex pot on screen while the other is usually the funny or serious actor. But then off-screen, they have a lot more in common than the public would expect. As much as we all think that they should focus on their appearance, these mismatched couples don't focus on it. Yet, they are still long-lasting. Maybe there's more to relationship than appearances. Not many people know these couples are married because they keep their relationships private. It's probably easier to keep a marriage together without media critique picking apart every aspect of their relationship. So, which celebrity couples have stood out as looking like opposites? Here are the top 20 celebrities with average-looking spouses. First off is Christina Hendricks. The Mad Men bombshell oozes sex appeal, so some might be surprised that she and her husbands are opposites. Christina Hendricks is a British-American actress. During her career, she has won and been nominated for many awards, including a part-time Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series 6 times. She has also been nominated for 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards and 2 Critics' Choice Awards for Best Supporting Actress in Drama Series. Apart from that, she's the kind of actress who doesn't have too many dramas in her life. Not only because she's a very private person, but also because she's only linked to one man in her life. Christina doesn't have too many men by her side. There are only 1 or 2 men who she's friends with, and the most notable being 500 Days of Summer actor Joffrey Arend. They were not subject to any of the rumors or gossip that many other Hollywood couples had to deal with. However, just because they have a happy marriage, they don't escape the problems that may arise. The couple married on October 11, 2009 and had been together for years before getting married. So they were aware of each other's best and worst sides because they had spent so much time together before marriage. Vincent Kartheiser introduced Christina to her fiancé in 2007. They had an instant attraction to one another and they got together soon after meeting. Christina and her boyfriend ended up marrying, and since, they've been happily married. Next up is Tina Fey and her husband, Jeff Richmond. Tina Fey and Jeff Richmond have been together since before she was a star. Richmond met Fey when they were both working at Second City in Chicago. They told The New Yorker that when he first saw Fey, she was performing improv with the kind of skill that would eventually make her famous. Richmond said to them, "She was just so incredibly smart and funny and fast. I don't want to say she was funny for a woman, but there were so many talented men there at the time, and then suddenly there was Tina, who was so funny, and she was at home with all those boys on the stage." He said Richmond and Fey started dating at the Second City Playhouse, where they met in 1997. They married in 2001 and moved to New York City after 7 years together. Fey moved from Second City to pursue her career as an actress, and Richmond headed to New York to focus on his music career around the same time. In April 2005, news broke that Fey and Richmond were expecting their first child. That September, their daughter Alice was born. In April 2011, Faye revealed she was pregnant again before she and Richmond welcomed a second daughter, Penelope, into the world in August. Years prior to meeting her husband and starting a family, Tamera Mowry was known for her role on hit shows like Sister Sister. Mowry, 43, has been married to her husband, Adam Housley, 50, since 2011. Housley is an award-winning journalist who also was a professional baseball player. He currently owns a winery according to his website biography. Housley has worked as a journalist for nearly 20 years and has covered many stories during his career. According to his website, he has covered more major stories over a 17-year span than any other American television news personality. His work has been seen in the Los Angeles Times, Media Bistro, the New York Times, TV Guide, USA Today, and the Napa Register. He earned a double bachelor's degree in political science and telecommunications from Pepperdine University in Malibu. Adam Housley is also a baseball player who was part of the 1992 National Champion College World Series. He also played for Harwich in the Cape Cod League for 2 summers. Housley and Tamera do in fact have had 2 children together since they married in 2011. Their 2 children are named Aiden John Tanner Housley and Araya Talea Housley. The couple welcomed their first child Aiden, who was born in 2012, and Araya joined the family as their first daughter in 2015. Elizabeth Banks and her husband Max Handelman met in college in 1992. Max Handelman is best known as a sports writer and producer. The two got married in 2003 and have 2 sons, Felix and Magnus, born via surrogate. Elizabeth Banks is an American actress, director, writer, and producer. Her career started in 1998 when she made her acting debut in the independent film Surrender Dorothy. Elizabeth is best known for her appearances in Love and Mercy, Slither, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and many others. She was the producer of the movie Pitch Perfect and later became a director of it. She collaborated with Anna Kendrick to make the movie Pitch Perfect 2 and later did so again for Pitch Perfect 3. Elizabeth played alongside many handsome and famous co-stars but was never rumored about any hookups. She's happily married for over 25 years with her husband and has 2 children. Kim Kardashian was married to her husband Kanye West since 2014. However, the couple is now in the midst of a divorce. Before she tied the knot with a rapper, who she shares 4 children with, the Kardashian star was married to Kris Humphries and had a few other serious relationships, including a now infamous relationship with Ray J. Kim's most recent relationship was with Pete Davidson, who she grew close in the wake of her famous stint hosting Saturday Night Live in October 2021. With an age gap of 10 years between them, Kim was just 19 when she married music producer Damon Thomas. Their marriage lasted 3 years from 2000 to 2003, with Kim claiming in the divorce papers he had become controlling. When asked on Keeping Up with the Kardashians to discuss her marriage with Damon, Kim revealed that she was on ecstasy when they got married. Kim and Kanye started dating in 2012 and they married in 2014. They now have 4 kids: North, 6, Saint, 4, Chicago, 2, and Psalm. 10 months, Kim and Kanye are getting a divorce due to the separate lives that they spend time in, which isn't working out. Kim stated that the primary reason is that Kanye spent most of its time in Wyoming. Cameron Diaz dated Justin Timberlake and Alex Rodriguez but had no intention of getting married until she started dating her now husband, Benji Madden. They began their relationship in May 2014. Marriage was the biggest thing I've done in my 40s and it opened me up in different ways, Diaz told Harper's Bazaar in May 2016. 16 months after she and the rockstar tied the knot, "It's pretty awesome. I didn't think it was something I'd do, and I don't know if I'd have done it if I hadn't met my husband. It was a surprise." While the duo's relationship was unexpected, they quickly became one of Hollywood's strongest couples. "One of my favorite things about being married is how much pride I take in my husband, Benjamin Madden." The other woman actress captioned a June 2016 Instagram picture of Madden performing on stage with his band, Good Charlotte. "He makes me proud every day." The anthem singer, for his part, likes to keep his marriage private, but did gush about the California native for her 46th birthday in August 2018. Madden noted in a sweet Instagram tribute, So many things that make me so proud of you and how special you are. Thank you for being the best friend and partner to me and taking this journey of marriage, he continued. The way you live your life every day and your compassion for the world shines through in your eyes, and you inspire me to want to be the best man I can be in this lifetime. You're the realest. I'm so grateful to be yours always and forever, and to call you my one and only true love. In April 2021, Diaz reflected on how stepping back from acting allowed her personal life with Madden to flourish. I met my husband. We started a family, she told Kevin Hart during an episode of his Heart to Heart talk show. All of those things I didn't have time for before and didn't have the space to make the right decisions for me at the time to bring that in. I just realized I look around and it was just so many parts of my life that I wasn't touching and that I wasn't managing. I couldn't really manage it because it was too big. Everything was so massive. Before her first marriage, Julia Roberts was briefly engaged to actor Kiefer Sutherland, but they broke up in 1991, just days before their wedding. In 1993, she married country singer Lyle Lovett, whom she met just 3 weeks before their wedding ceremony. However, they split in 1995. She had also been romantically linked to actors Dylan McDermott, Matthew Perry, Jason Patrick, and Liam Neeson. Julia Roberts first met Motter on the set of The Mexican, where he was working as a cameraman. He makes me feel my most comfortable self, she said of her partner to Oprah Winfrey in 2003. I don't alter myself in any way. Reports are claiming that Pretty Woman star Julia caused the end of Motter's first marriage. The woman wore a DIY t-shirt that said, "Aloe Vera." It is reported to be a reference to the woman's first wife, Vera. When she was asked in 2003 why she wears the shirt, she replied, "It was private. I stand by my shirt." Julia and Motter had a dating relationship for 2 years. There was speculation that they were close friends for about 2 years, claiming to be in a relationship as early as 2002, according to reports. The actor denied claims that she was the cause of Motter's split. She said that he sorted his business out separately and apart from me. The couple got married on July 4, 2002 in a top-secret ceremony held at Julia's Ranch in Taos, New Mexico. Guests were asked only to come celebrate Independence Day with the couple at the time. The couple welcomed twins Phineas and Hazel in late 2004 after 2 years of marriage. Their third kid, Henry, was born in 2007. Julia later said that her children don't really know how famous she is, telling Harper's Bazaar in 2018. I don't think they will ever have a true sense of that. When speaking on Gwyneth Paltrow's podcast, Julia Roberts talked about how strong her marriage was after 16 years. "He truly, to this day, to this minute, is just my favorite human," she said. The Princess Diaries actress Anne Hathaway has been in the spotlight since she first debuted her role in 2001. One of her most iconic roles is Fantine, a poor factory worker and single mother in the 2012 Les Miserables. She played Fantine so accurately that she was awarded an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. But Hathaway has made a point to keep her personal life private, including her 9-year marriage to Adam Schulman. Hathaway exchanged vows with her boyfriend of 4 years, Schulman, at the age of 29. The ceremony was held in a small private ceremony with friends and family back in 2012. Schulman and Hathaway met at the Palm Springs Film Festival in 2008. Hathaway later told Harper's Bazaar UK in its February 2013 cover story that she told a mutual friend of theirs at the time, "I'm gonna marry that man. I think he thought I was a little nuts, which I am a bit, but I'm also nice." According to People, the couple had a California wedding with over 150 guests in September 2012. They started the celebrations on Friday with a rehearsal dinner at Ventana Inn and Spa. The ceremony followed at a nearby estate and there were decor elements of nature, according to a source for People. Almost 4 years after the couple tied the knot, they welcomed their first son, Jonathan Rosebank Schulman. He was born in March 2016. 2 months after she gave birth, Hathaway praised Schulman's parenting skills. "As was to be expected, he's spectacular," she told Entertainment Tonight. The two were recently spotted together at a trio of events, including the opening of The Music Man on Broadway, a casual date at Soho House in New York City, and in Milan at the Giorgio Armani fashion show during Milan Fashion Week. Christian Bale and Phoebe Blazek may be one of the Hollywood's most low-key couples, but they're still going strong after over 2 decades of marriage. After they eloped in Las Vegas in 2000, the Batman actor and former model welcomed 2 children. Emmeline was born in 2005, and Joseph was born in 2014. Despite their time together, Bale and Blazek have managed to keep most of their private life away from the public. However, Bale has shared his wife and family with the public every once in a while. "It's all about my girls, my wife, and my daughter. I carry a picture of them with me all the time," he said in 2009. The actor echoed the sentiment to Esquire in 2010. "I've got incredible pride for my family," he told the publication. "I've absolutely fallen into that cliche of a dad who could just happily talk about my daughter endlessly. But it's not what I'm about in terms of being an actor. I don't want people to know about that." The Chicago native was previously employed as Winona Ryder's personal assistant. Blazek and Bale reportedly met through Ryder, who starred alongside the actor in the 1994 adaptation of Little Women. While she had a long career as a model and personal assistant, Blazek also contributed to the late makeup artist Kevin Aucoin's best-selling book, Face Forward. She modeled alongside Julianne Moore, Celine Dion, and Sharon Stone. Blazek also has experience as a stunt driver, including on the Bale-helmed Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises. Reese Witherspoon and husband Jim Toth have kept their relationship relatively low-key in the decade since they tied the knot. The actress and the talent agent started dating in 2010 and got engaged soon after. They married in 2011 and had a son named Tennessee the following year. Witherspoon opened up about her first impression of Toth upon meeting him at a friend's house. "It happened out of the blue," she recalled in her February 2012 Elle cover story. "This really drunk guy was hitting on me, making such an idiot of himself, yelling at me. He was like slurring, scowling, pointing finger in her face. 'You don't know me.' And I was like, 'Yeah, I know. I don't know you.' The Pennsylvania native stepped in to help the Oscar winner, which sparked their romance. Jim came over and said, 'Please excuse my friend. He's just broken up with someone.' Jim was a really good friend, pulling him out of that situation," she gushed. "That's just kind of who he is, a really good person." Prior to her relationship with Toth, the Big Little Lies alum was married to Ryan Phillip from 1999 to 2008. The exes are parents of daughter Ava and son Deacon. That's it for this video, Plenty of Pop fan. Remember to subscribe to our channel for all the latest celebrity news and gossip. It's like candy you can't stop eating. We'll cover what celebrities are wearing, who's dating who, and not dating anymore. It's hard to keep up with the recent happenings in their lives. We'll satisfy your gossip fix daily. Comment below if there's a celebrity in particular you want us to cover or a juicy news tip you'd like to share.